How's it going, y'all? Today we got Genesis 8.
It's been long overdue, but we back at it. So Genesis chapter 8, verse 1. And God remembered Noah and every living thing, and all the cattle that was with him in the ark. And God made a wind to pass over the earth, and the waters subsided. The fountains also of the deep and the windows of heaven were stopped, and the rain from heaven was restrained. And the waters returned from off the earth and continually, or from off the earth continually, and after the end of the 150 days, the waters are decreased. Brother Bryson, you want to continue to
Yeah,
number
I would love
four?
to take over, Brother Savion. And the ark rested in the seventh month, on the 17th day of the month, upon the mountains of Ararat.
A rat rat. Wait, what?
And the
No,
waters
no,
decreased
no.
continually.
Arariat. Oh, bro, how do you say that?
I mean, who cares, bro?
Do you know what that means?
It's a place.
Uh,
And the waters decreased continually until the 10th month. In the 10th month, on the first day of the month, were the tops of the mountains seen. So basically, like, the waters are taking a very long time to actually come down.
why do you think God did that?
I mean, I don't think it's necessarily they did it. It's just a really big flood. It's gonna take time.
But it has, yeah, so I'm saying it probably has like a true meaning behind like why the water was like coming down at like a certain time. Like, I mean, God could have just put all the, he could have just flooded, he could have just flooded like quick. Sometimes floods just come down, you know what I'm saying?
No, floods take forever, bro. They don't just like come in one day and leave in the next day. That's not how floods
I
work.
wasn't necessarily talking about one day, but I was talking about like maybe three or four, but he's talking about 150.
That's just not how floods work, though. Like, like even like floods in more recent history, like they don't just like come and then leave in a week. Like
I
they
mean,
pause.
obviously, I know we never experienced a flood, but have we ever experienced like rain for like multiple days?
Yeah, literally Hurricane Katrina, hurricane. There's been like multiple
Dude,
hurricanes.
I forgot, bro. I remember that was. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I know it was like a tough time, but Hurricane Katrina was looking fun, like just chilling and like that. We had like a tent in our house.
But we were just kids, bro, so we didn't really care about like anything. We just cared about like getting school off.
I was okay. Nah, I worded that wrong. It was fun for yeah, cause we're kids, but it was not fun at all for our parents and stuff. But let's move on.
And it came to pass at the end of 40 days that Noah opened the window of the ark which he had made. So Noah finally opened the ark. His nose before that was just getting completely ravaged by all the most disgusting smells in the world.
Nah, this is when they invent. This is when like Noah invented deodorant.
And he sent forth a raven, which went forth back and forth, until the waters dried up from off the earth. Also he sent forth a dove from him, to see if the waters were decreased from off the face of the ground.
Wait, so he sent like the bird, the raven?
No, he sent Lamar Jackson,
Well, why do you think he picked a raven over any other animal or
because ravens are really smart.
any other bird?
Because ravens are one of the smartest birds.
It's actually good. So that's why like they have a whole football team after them. It's actually kind of fire.
And I probably just like seen in Baltimore a
I
lot.
mean, Cardinals too. There's a lot of bird teams, but it's not NFL. This is the Bible study. Let me lock in.
But the dove found no rest for the sole of her foot, and she returned unto him into the ark. So the raven could not find any dry, land. So the flood is still completely there. It's not really going away soon anyway. For the waters were on the face of the whole earth. And then he put forth his hand and took her and pulled her in unto him into the ark.
And he stayed yet other 7 days, and again he sent forth the dove out of the ark. And the dove came into him, or yeah, came into him in the evening, and lo, what?
Oh, just read it, but you're reading
it
it right. You're good.
in her, but I know I'm reading it right, but trying to understand what I just read. In her mouth was an olive leaf plucked off, so Noah knew that the waters would increase off from the earth. And he stayed yet other 7 days, and sent forth the dove, which returned not again unto him any more. So this is like the dove's like the soap that you said it was like the ark was smelling bad and stuff.
What? Even saying?
I'm trying to figure out what the dove is.
It's a bird.
So how come I want to talk about the lions, man? I know let me shout out birds, man. Birds, they wake us up. Yeah, the birds are amazing. Birds actually
I
kind of
think
crazy that, but I think it's really saying that birds can send signals to the universe to your mind.
it's saying that at all. I think it's literally just saying like how Noah's using the birds to like go find stuff. I mean, What do you mean send signals to your
Well, like
body?
I get that that's you're right, that's what it's saying, but it's also saying that like birds are like an important creature that God created. Like they're more than just like you look out the window and see a bird just flying around. It's more than just that. It's
Well, I think it's just any creature, not even just birds.
like every like animal has like a significant like idea of why God put it on Earth. And I'm sure when we read the Bible more, he's gonna be talking about more other animals and stuff.
And it came to pass in the 601st year, in the first month, the first day of the month, the waters are dried up from off the earth. So 601st year, the first month. So a year and a month then, because they didn't say it was in the 600th year that it started. And Noah removed the covering of the ark and looked, and behold, the face of the ground was dry. Imagine being in an ark though for like a year plus, and then you finally get to come off it.
I mean, some people have way worse positions. Some people are in jail for years
Even if you're in jail, you at least get to like go outside and like
for
get to do stuff.
for
Like
recess and stuff.
that's what I'm saying. Like if it'd be like being in a max penitentiary, it'd be like in
Mm, I
what's it
mean,
called, penitentiary jail, where you're like stuck in like that white
I
room all
mean,
day.
even schools like jail, but with like more
But even school,
privileges.
you get to go home every day. You get to actually like do stuff. Like this is like he's just on the boat. Like it, obviously he has his family with him, so it's not like completely terrible. He has animals, but like even that probably just get very boring. And in the second month, on the 7 and 20th day of the month, was the earth dried. And God spoke unto Noah, saying, Go out of the ark, you and your wife, and your sons, and your sons' wives with you. Bring forth you every living thing that is with you, of all flesh, both of fowl and of cattle, and of every creeping thing that creeps upon the earth, that they may breed abundantly in the earth and be fruitful and multiply upon the earth. So these, like, two or seven animals literally have to repopulate the entire, population of whatever they are. It's like those giraffes, man. They gotta start going crazy. If you could be one animal, Brother Savion, what would you pick?
It's actually the question I've waited for all day.
I'd probably be a monkey.
I'd be, I mean, I already answered. I'd be a zebra for real. Dude, zebras are cool.
At least be like a lion or something. Like, wait, what does a zebra get to do? You get to be hunted by lions and just like,
I don't like to disrespect any animals, but I feel like a lion lives just like a boring life.
bro,
But
what? The
lot
lion is the one hunting the zebra.
is like they're in action for like 30 minutes a day, and then the rest of the day they're just sitting there doing nothing. I'm not gonna lie, bro. You know me, bro. You know me in real life. I'm like a dude that like once I get out of bed, my mind just wants to keep doing stuff like unreal. Like no,
So you
that's
might be like a spider or something, or just
no,
like,
because zebras are always moving. Like they're always moving, but they do relax. Like I do want to relax sometimes. Like I really do want to relax a good portion of my day, but I also want to like be doing stuff too.
I feel like you want to be like a dog,
I
bro.
feel like zebras are mad creative. Like they be running a lot, and then when they're chilling, they're like mad creative. Like
Mad creative, bro. What?
because they think about it, like you can see them sitting there, like they're always like bumping their heads. Bro, you can remember we go to the zoo and stuff. They're always like when they're just chilling, they're always like bumping their heads. They're just living life and stuff. And then when they're on the move, they just look so cool.
Honestly, no. I'm just not a
I
zebra
mean,
fan,
even
bro,
like in
like you.
movies, like shout out Rock or Sandler Rock or Adam Rock or Chris Rock when he played Zebra on Madagascar, bro, because he's like, dude, that he made he showed that why zebras are cool, man.
You can read that, Brother Savion.
Every beast, every creepy thing, every fowl, and whatsoever creeps upon the earth after their kinds went forth out of the ark. And Noah built an altar unto the Lord, and took off every clean beast and every clean fowl, and offered burnt offerings on the altar. And the Lord smelled a sweet savour. And the Lord said in his heart, I will not again curse the ground anymore for man's sake. For the imagination of a man's heart is evil from his youth. Neither will I strike any more everything living. Will I strike any more everything living as I have done. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, and cold and heat, and summer and winter, any day and any night shall not cease. I really want to read that last verse again because it kind of hit me. While the earth remains, seed time and harvest, right? And cold and heat, and summer and winter, and day and night shall not cease. Bro, this verse is like hitting me, but I don't know why it's hitting me. It's like it really means something important. I'm trying to think of what it is. You guys need an add on, brother Bryce? Or Bryson? My bad.
Honestly, I really don't get it. I don't know. Yeah, we're gonna have to watch this video today. We're actually gonna need it.
Wait, go out really quick. Meat and rainbows. Genesis 9 got meat and rainbows? Alright, let me stop going too far ahead.
No, we'll save that for next time.
For 150 days they waited, their patience echoing in the gentle lapping of water against the ark's wooden hull.
Did they make zoos because of Noah's Ark?
It's a good question, Brother Sabian. Do you think they had no zoos before?
Because, like,
What if
zoos.
Noah just went to a zoo and just got all the animals? Like he's like, oh, this is easy pickings.
I mean, that's funny. That's a funny way to say it, but, like, on some real, like, zoos is, like, basically like Noah's Ark because, like, they have, like, maybe not exactly two of every animal, but, like, they don't just have, like, way more sharks than they have. I mean, get what I'm saying? They don't have, like, an insane amount more sharks than they would have like monkeys.
But even zoos don't even have close to like the amount of animals in the world.
That's true, but it's like I feel like it's like the zoo. Whoever created like the idea of a zoo got it just from the Noah's Ark. I mean, it's pretty obvious, but we can move on.
We'll do a zoo vlog one day.
In the midst of uncertainty, patience was key, but the wait was far from over.
That's pretty important to realize. Where's the dove?
Imagine
That's pretty important to realize. Like the idea of all this time that Noah spent into the ark. It's kind of like how we were talking about last episode about how you might go through your own Noah's Ark where you need to go through something to become a new person. But at the same time, you got to be patient in that time period where you're going through whatever you're going through. It's not going to just happen in one day, one night where you're just going to change and be a new person. You got to go through you got to go through your time sitting on the ark and waiting for the floods to go away.
the raven, a bird of endurance, flew back and forth until the waters had dried up. But it was the dove, a creature of peace, that carried the real message.
All right, this might sound crazy to say, but obviously, shout out Jesus Christ. Jesus Christ is amazing. But I feel like we really need to have like a names for the instead of just calling a dove and a raven. I feel like these birds deserve names. Like that specific dove and that specific raven, like, bro, they don't know. It could have been like still like the floods could have been really bad. They could have like severely hurt themselves, but like they sacrificed their lives just like Jesus Christ sacrificed his life to save, human life and everything. So I feel like maybe they do have names, but I'm gonna name my boy Dove. I'm gonna name Avion, and I'm gonna name the Raven Lamar. But
Honestly, though, I'm probably about to say it anyway, but it's kind of interesting the idea that like the raven is endurance and then the dove is tranquility and peace. So it's kind of like saying like you need to have endurance, you need to like keep going, keep striving to be a better person. But then ultimately you need to have peace as well at the very end to actually get to where you want to be. And you can't do it through just pure brute force.
can you say I can actually hit? Like you said, the Raven means what?
Go watch it back.
Picture this: the dove, set free to search for dry land, returns empty-beaked. Noah waits 7 days before he releases the dove again. This time she comes back clutching an olive leaf in her beak. The olive leaf, green and fresh, signifies new growth, new beginnings. It's a beacon of hope. The dove and the olive leaf have become enduring symbols of peace and restoration, a reminder that even after the most catastrophic events, life finds a way to bounce back. The olive leaf, a symbol of peace, a promise of a fresh start. Can you picture the relief, the joy of finally stepping onto dry land after months of confinement?
I was gonna say that, in life you gotta realize, man. I was gonna say in life you gotta realize, man, that you're gonna go through this trial and error. You're gonna go through something, right? But it's gonna all be worth it. Gosh, bro. Those espresso beans, bro.
Life's all about seasons, and you're gonna go through tough seasons that will lead to amazing seasons.
I was just gonna say that you gotta realize that, God's gonna put you through something, but ultimately it's gonna be worth it in the end because you're gonna get to that peace and you're gonna look back on that thing that you went through and realize, wow, every single last little detail of it mattered. And that if you didn't went through it in the exact same way, you wouldn't be where you're at now. Some of you guys already be on the other side of that. You might have already gone through it. So shout out you guys. But some of you guys haven't even started. Some of you guys are in the middle. We're all at different locations in life.
Noah, his family, and the animals were the chosen ones, the pioneers of this new world. Their journey was a testament to their resilience and faith.
Bro, if like this happened to you, if you were Noah, like what country would you go to?
I mean, I can't answer that. I haven't been to every country, so I don't know which country is the best. But if I had to pick a new country to explore, I would pick Ontario, Canada.
But you would not go to Ontario, Canada, though.
You're right. I would probably go to Mexico, Cancun.
I'd probably go to like Africa.
No,
See, this is what Ontario, Canada's gonna be looking like, bro. You're just not gonna
You're
be there.
right. I would probably go to Madagascar, Africa.
I want to go to Madagascar one day and see that lemur.
Noah's first act was one of reverence and gratitude. He built an altar to the Lord. In the midst of a barren landscape, the first structure to rise wasn't a shelter, but an altar. This was a testament to Noah's unwavering faith and gratitude. He offered burnt offerings, a gesture of thanksgiving for their survival, and a plea.
Thanksgiving's coming up, y'all. No, that's kind of interesting too. The idea that like as soon as Noah got off the boat, he didn't like start throwing a party or like do anything else. He literally went straight back to God and like gave his praise back to God. He made an altar and started, giving these offerings and stuff. But basically, it's like the idea even when you go through whatever event you go through and you're on that peaceful side, you still got to come right back to God. Don't think that you don't need God anymore or something. That's just stupid.
That's true, because I feel like when I didn't have God in my life, when I would get success or anything, to celebrate, I would just like drink, smoke and stuff to celebrate. But nowadays, when I finally any success, it's kind of like I still celebrate. I mean, I just thank God, but it's like I celebrate in like a just like I feel like it's just way better for my mind and everything. I celebrate in a way of okay, that was cool, but was you know set myself up for the next success because I want to just keep going up and 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 up. Not the movie Up, but Up.
But yeah, man, just realize that like all the successes you have in life, it's through God's will and mercy. So like just keep praising God, keep coming back to God, and your successes will keep coming.
I feel like past life, I was just full of fear and doubt. But nowadays, it's like, obviously, I love making content. But one thing I realized is that, like, when you even mentioned about, oh, we gotta do a vlog at the zoo, that made me realize that, with content right now, obviously we're making content to like, the Bible and stuff. I do the sports and stuff. But I feel like I want to keep doing content till the day I leave this earth. Like if we ever go to Madagascar, I want to make a bunch of videos there and just vlog it and just have fun, man. Like anywhere I go, I want to make content, man. And that's just like what God, like when I just brought my life to God, that's what made me like realize that I want to do, man. Like
I mean, 100%. I think that's even why I wanted to start doing content because I wanted one day when I'm like way older to be able to look back on how I was when I was 20 years old or at 30 years old or 25 years old, like to actually be able to like literally go see instead of just having to think about it.
because I realized that like right now, obviously we're even though we don't have like as many like possibilities, we still find a way to make content with what we have. But when the possibilities just keep getting bigger and bigger and bigger, we're already gonna know how to make videos and stuff. So it's gonna just open up so many more doors.
I mean, you can do a whole lot with not a whole lot.
I feel like some people don't understand it, just wait around for that perfect moment, but yeah.
Genesis chapter 8 narrates a profound tale of patience. As Noah and his family wait on the ark, they exemplify steadfast endurance, a reminder to us all that patience is indeed a virtue. The ceaseless deluge finally subsides, marking a transition from a world consumed by chaos to an era of promise and renewal. Then we see the symbol of hope, the dove with an olive leaf in its beak. This iconic imagery has transcended time, still representing peace and hope in our modern world. It's a beacon of optimism, a testament to life's resilience even in the harshest conditions. Lastly, we witness Noah's gratitude through his sacrifice, a poignant expression of thanks to the divine. It signifies the importance of acknowledging our blessings, of expressing our gratitude for life's second chances. In the face of adversity, the human spirit prevails, and in gratitude we find our humble beginnings anew.
I actually really like this guy's channel. We might have to definitely drop a sub, but we might have to use this guy a lot.
Great visuals, great pace, great,
See, this guy's a dog too, but he's been grinding it out. Doesn't have a
yeah,
he posted video 7 hours ago, man. He's on Chronicles 1.
keep going, man. The thing about these type of channels too is like people like this, they might see all the views is down, but like his views are gonna keep going up because people like us who are reading the Bible also want to get a better understanding of it. So I guarantee people every time they see the video, they're gonna watch like 10 of them. Anytime someone finds his channel, they're gonna watch like 10 of his videos.
Hey man, but if you guys enjoyed the Bible study today, leave a like, drop a comment of your favorite animal. Just do what you gotta do. But thank you for spending time out of your day to study the Bible with us. Thank you for spending time with me and Brother Savion. He still can't tie a tie, but maybe one day
Trust the process. Be patient.
he just can't tie a tie.